Oh shit, oh tay, pray them niggas go, hey. Oh, we sell the clowns around, it look like circus show, hey. This is not the album either.
What's up, it's your boy Danny, and welcome to another reaction video, and we're reacting to some Everything Wrong with Stressed Out. I wonder if we could find maybe number two, but for now we're gonna react to Stressed Out by Music Video Sense, and give them a hand for making these videos. I like it. I like how they do their stuff. Just want to show them why, and hope you enjoy.
Between the events of The Shining and Dr. Sleep, Danny Torrance reenacted his childhood hobby on the rugged streets of suburban Ohio. Also, is this thing even street legal? The wheels on these things are typically made out of painted balsa wood and children's tears, so I don't think they'd hold up well on asphalt. Also, the adult version of the big wheel is actually a great idea. Americans wouldn't even know the word obesity. On second thought, it would be weird to pick up chicks. Hey ladies, wanna hop on the back and push this Fred Flintstone ride? My legs are This is what would happen if the cartoon kid from Radiohead's Paranoid Android video actually came to life. Black face is super offensive. Black neck? Nah, that's just weird.
I wish I found some chords in an order that is new.
Don't worry, Tyler. Musicians have been wishing this since Beethoven's era. As a matter of fact, he famously once said something incredibly important. Whoa, is that a teeter-totter back there? Sweet!
I was told when I get older all my fears would shrink.
That's some bullshit advice, my friend. I would recommend finding the person that gave it to you and striking him in the balls thrice.
Well, my name's Blurryface and I hear what you think.
Okay, I know that the character Blurryface is the protagonist of this album, but I bet 98% of the people who hear this song have no clue what this lyric means. Also, I'd like to know what the most common mistaken lyrics are for people who cluelessly sing along with this song in their cars. My money's on, my life's dirty cakes and I can't let you drink. Others, leave them in the comments. Also, whoa, Skipper, if you're going to park that trike there in the front of the driveway, I'm going to need to see some hazard lights on.
Goals. That's goals.
Yep, I hate these guys. Also, they actually came up with this elaborate handshake routine just to be able to get to the hugging part while still retaining their tough exteriors. You know, if you're going to record in the living room, you really should have checked with Mom before you duct tape a f***ing microphone to the ceiling. That drywall primer isn't cheap, Joshua. My mom hangs this type of shit up in her house, too. Why do people need these words on their wall to value the ideas? It's not like you see the sign and you're like, all right, faith, friends, and family. That's totally me. Tyler tried his best to impersonate Furiosa's look from Mad Max, but forgot the makeup is supposed to go above the nose. Yeah, let's head over to my place and do the exact same thing we're already doing here. You have to pack up your heavy-ass drum equipment and reset your kit. And I'm just gonna grab my mic here. Jesus, what is taking you so long? Discount Capri Sun. Also, those straws are useless. Sure, this is an efficient way to pack a drum kit, but did they really need all the bungee cords to hold that down? How far away does this kid live? They're not getting on the interstate, are they?
Out of student loans and treehouse homes, we all would take the ladders.
Oh, totally like the treehouse home. I mean, for a while, right? Although after a couple months sitting up there in your freezing, uninsulated tiny house in the middle of February, you might be thinking, maybe I should have opted for the education. Seriously? The other guy couldn't at least offer to carry the snare?
To the good old days.
According to the amount of memorabilia in this room, looks like the good old included Tyler being a f***ing world-class athlete.
Stressed out.
Josh finally gets the drum kit set up without the help of the other two slackers, just in time for the beat to kick in. Also, the f*** is this guy?
I know,
21
right?
Pilots video suddenly turns into a White Stripes video. This is the creepiest intervention ever. So, what are they looking at? And why is it in a different direction for the moms than the dads? Man, unless this is an officially sanctioned block party, the HOA is not going to be cool with him playing drums in the middle of the street. You too can take drugs that make your eyes disturbingly red and your voice sound like the devil. The only place you can get them is in Northeast Ohio, though. This explains a lot about Browns fans.
That's funny. That was a really good one, and wow. What he does is basically he roasts the songs in ways that roasting will be like subtle roast. Like, look at, I'm gonna show you Heathens. Yeah, I'm gonna show you Heathens. And look what I mean.
All my friends are heathens.
Aerial swamp porn. Plane arrival has nothing to do with this video, but I guess it's as good a time as any to think about how silly it is to have a crocodile supervillain locked up in a bayou prison. Video from Suicide Squad's soundtrack posts 6.5 weeks before the movie comes out, and roughly 15 years after the first trailer for the movie debut. Also, why take the time to paint this fairly intricate entrance on the front? The prisoners may see it once as they come in, but the guards have to see that depressing every day. Think about corporate morale, people. Also, from what I understand, villains from the various suicide squads come in and out of here pretty frequently, since that's kind of the point of the suicide squads. So I'm calling bull on this sign. So the outside sign says, "Till death do we part," and has a Grim Reaper on it. But once you get inside here, it's all motivational quotes about being firm but fair. I thought this was a badass prison with guards that didn't take any shit. This has an eerie Silence of the Lambs vibe to it. I'm just waiting for Migs to throw semen at the camera on our way to see Dr. Lecter.
All my friends are heathens, take it slow.
Tyler finds being incarcerated the appropriate time to break into song. Also, I'm positive no prison guards in real life can moonlight as supermodels like these guys. The f is this prisoner doing out here just hanging out? Everyone else is in full cell check mode, with their hands out on the bar, but this asshole can just wander whenever he likes.
You don't know the half of the abuse.
There is a huge difference in having friends that are heathens and those that are psychopaths. It's one thing to smuggle a phone into prison. It's another thing to shove a bass drum up your ass. Also, I mean, it's nice they're letting Josh pass the time with a hobby and all, but the people in the neighboring cells have to be pissed, right? Where the hell did the guards go?
Oh my nose.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
Just got him this far and thought he'd figure the rest? Started to think this isn't the most competent security. Will Smith isn't doing an elaborate sequence in this scene. I'm convinced that the first 45 minutes of this movie will be characters sitting and contemplating, so I figure I can show up about 45 minutes late. Spirit fingers. Okay, first off, Tyler's power is that he can either flash into the future or he can turn on the light. Second, he seems genuinely surprised that he has this power, even though I'm assuming that power helped lead to him being incarcerated with a bunch of supervillains. Well, they're not exactly Hannibal Lecter sketching Florence, but nice wall art. In a prison of the world's most dangerous villains, Tyler, from that one band, gets the big security monitor screen.
You live under murderer sitting next to you.
Well, unless you're in a Nevada prison with OJ. I mean, everybody knows that guy. Title of this movie could have been changed to Collection of Face Tattoos. This prison is about as convenient as Hogwarts. I know this whole video is supposed to be dreamlike, but why the hell did they set up the drums in 3 locations in 12 seconds? It's a pain in the ass to set up a drum kit. Imagine if this were Neil Peart.
They say commas have a certain smell.
That's racist. Hallucinated bass guitar is hallucinated, but holy for the first time in music video history, it actually has a cord plugged into it. Finally discarding that prison garb, Tyler changes into the much more comfortable leisure suit and bolo tie combination. Man, anytime prisoners are unexpectedly let out of their cells, they immediately get all rioty. If you schizoid pop it, they will come. Damn, that diffused quickly. 5 seconds ago, these dudes looked like they wanted to kill someone, but now they're just vibing at the bomb-ass dance party. It's just like when Johnny Cash played Folsom Prison, except whether in the interaction and the mutual respect and the genius and the iconography, so you're overcompensating with the lit-up stage. Fellas, you're in prison. I think you can leave that flash. Cool shot, but this dude's fellow guard did jack to help keep his partner from being kicked by a 100-pound prisoner. This video has confirmed for me that Suicide Squad Margot Robbie is less intimidating than Wolf of Wall Street Margot Robbie. Wow, I almost talked myself into believing I haven't seen this same scene about 1,100 times in trailers since July 2015. I have no idea if intentionally
so
bearing the
true.
midriff is a character trait for Harley Quinn, but this looks suspicious.
That was so true. This is the I think like the trailer showed that same little Will Smith like shooting at the helicopter. I'm like, is there anything else?
Suspiciously like a Natalie Portman in Attack of the Clones situation. First off, why the hell would security guards at a prison like Belle Reve carry guns? Seems like the perfect recipe for a disastrous riot. Second, why does it take 6 guards to cover Tyler here? From what we've seen, his only superpowers are the ability to play 3 notes on a badass bass guitar and stare longingly at the floor.
3 notes. Well, there you go, guys, and thank you for watching. Thank you for watching this video. Subscribe, like, or subscribe to this channel. Like and subscribe, and peace out.